Hi guys. Today we're going to learn something called inequalities in one triangle. So today's lesson is this side is 5 inches and this side AB is 3 inches. So now we have AC greater than AB. So if AC greater than AB, then the angle across from the longer side, this angle, measure angle B, is going to be greater than the angle across from the shorter side. Measure angle C. So actually the longer side has the greater angle in front of it, opposite to it. So this side is greater than this side, then the angle across from this side, angle B, is going to be greater than the angle across from this side. That's simply what theorem 5.10 states. Now we have another theorem, is you can say like it's the inverse of this theorem. If one angle is greater than the other angle, then we can make conclusion that one side is going to be greater than the other side, and that's going to be theorem 5.11. So in theorem 5.11 we're going to have a triangle, and we know the angle this time. Over here we know about the two sides, one of them greater than the other side, then the longer side has the greater angle across from it. Over here we're going to have the angles given. So if I have a triangle and the angles are given, so here's a triangle XYZ, but this time we know that this angle here, it could be like 90 degrees, this angle may be 30 degrees, this angle may be 60 degrees. So which one is the greatest angle, or the 90 degrees? So for example, 90 degrees greater than the 60 degrees. So the side cross from the 90 degrees is going to be longer than the side cross from the 60 degrees, or the side across from the 30 degrees. That's simply what the theorem states. So if measure angle X greater, see that opening mean the greater side or the greater quantity. See that point, small point, that's the smaller quantity. So if this quantity is greater than measure angle Y, then the side cross from angle X, here's angle X, the side cross from angle X, which we call it YZ. So the length of YZ is going to be greater, or this side is going to be longer than the side cross from angle Y, XZ. You can apply this to any two angles of the three angles of the triangle. Sometimes on the problem they ask which side is the greatest. So actually the greater side is going to be across from the greatest angle. The greatest angle over here is 90 degrees. So the side across from the 90 degrees is going to be the longest side. Which one is the smallest angle? The 30 degrees. So the side cross from the 30 degrees is going to be the smallest side. So XZ is the smallest side. So before you can tell which one is the greater side, which one is the greatest, which one is the greatest side, which one is the smallest side, you have to know the three angles. So if the problem gives you only two angles, you have to add them up, subtract from 180, so you can find the third angle before you make the decision which side is going to be the smallest and which side is going to be largest side. So these are the two theorems. We are done with them. Now we're going to try to do some examples. Remember, I just mentioned to find which one is the longest side, which one is the shortest side, you have to know the three angles of the triangle. In our case here, we don't know the three angles. We know only two angles. You have to find the missing angle. That's going to be step one. So solution, we need to find measure angle A. To find measure angle A, I add these two given angles. I subtract that from 180 degrees. So I can do that in one step by doing 180 degrees minus the 71 degrees plus 42 degrees equals 180 minus 2 and 1, that's 3, that's 11, minus 113. So that's going to be 67. So 7 plus 113, that's going to be 120. So we need another 60. So 67 degrees. So now we know measure angle A is 67 degrees. So now we think which one is the biggest angle here. We have 42, we have 71, we have 67. So the biggest one is 71. So the side cross from the 71, since angle C is the biggest angle, therefore, or then, the side cross from the biggest angle, which is side AB, that's going to be the longest. Then AB is the longest side. Now, which angle is the smallest angle? We have 42, 71, 67. So the smallest angle is 42. So the side cross from the smallest angle is going to be the shortest side. So I can repeat what I wrote here, but for the shortest and the smallest. So I'm going to write down one more time, since angle B is the smallest angle, then which side is cross from that 42? Cross. Which one? Opposite. Cross. AC. Then AC is the shortest side. So which one is the middle side? 67 is the middle angle, like 42 first, that's the smaller, then 67, then 71. So 71 is in the middle. So actually the side cross from, I'm sorry, I said 71, I should say 67. That's the one in the middle. So 67, which is measure angle A, is the one in the middle. So this side, BC, is going to be the side in the middle. So actually this is the smallest side because it's facing the 42. Then whatever facing the 67, which is BC, that's going to be the second one. Then the longest is going to be cross from the 71, which is AB. So if I want to put them in order, that's the order. So now let's do another example on the other theorem. Like this time they give you the angle and you were able to tell which side is the longest side, which one was the shortest side. Now on the next problem or next example, they are going to give you sides and you are going to have to tell which angle is the largest angle, which angle is the smallest angle. So let's go to example 2. As you can see, it's very easy stuff. But at the meantime, it's important stuff you have to know. On this problem, we have a triangle is given. Looks like this. The name of the triangle is ABC. We know that AC is 18, BC is 15, AB is 6. Name the smallest and largest angles. This time we want to name the smallest and largest angle. Actually, this time we know the three sides, because if we know only two sides, there is no way to find the third side unless it's right angle triangle, and then you apply Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. This is not a right angle triangle, so they give you the three sides. And you want to know which one is the smallest angle. So you need to figure out which one is the smallest side, and then you look which angle is across or facing that side. So the smallest side is AB. So I'm going to write since AB. Since I'm talking about side, I should put segment on the top, because I'm not talking about the length of AB. Segment AB is the shortest side, then angle, the angle across from AB. Cannot be angle A, cannot be angle B. It has to be the third angle. Then angle C is the smallest angle. Which one is the largest angle? So now I need to figure out which one is the longest side. 6, 15, 18. 18 is the longest. So the angle cross from the 15, the angle cross from the 18, which is angle B, is going to be the largest angle. So let's write that down. Since segment AC is the longest, side, then which angle is across from 18? Angle B. Then measure angle B is the largest. So that's the whole idea for this part. I think it's so easy. I wish you best of luck.